Welcome to Basement Bike Mechanic Flips. On this build, we'll be working on a Avalanche GT. We're working on the drivetrain, the handlebars, the cockpit, and yeah, pretty much the whole thing, minus the brakes. The brakes are fine. So yeah, thanks for joining, and let's get to it. All right, let's get to the tires first. Get this show on the road. Come on. All right. One tire down. Come on. Okay. Let's see what we got. Right. Oh, come on. Here we go. Let's go from the top, away from the valve. There we go. Okay. Tube looks good. Save these tires for possibly another build. All right, let's get these going. So we got one is rear and one is front. Can't remember off the top of my head which is which, but maybe it will tell me on here. Wouldn't that be great? Let's see what we got. What does this say on the front? They're both a Velociraptor WTB, 26-inch tire. Front. It does label it. Isn't that very wise of them? Cool. Makes my job a little bit easier. Okay, and I always learned that, or I guess figured out, that the lettering, logo, all that kind of stuff, all the print work that goes on the tire goes on the right side. When you're trying to figure out which way is which, the print goes on the right side. That's what I have come to learn, at least. And I like to put the, when you actually have print on the tire, I like to have it on the logo. Just looks nice. I know I've said in the past to put it where the PSI is, but I typically only do that whenever it's there's no logo or anything on it. But when there's a logo, just to me, it looks more professional having it right next to the valve next to the logo. Anyway, all right, drive. Okay. Let's get this on. All right, she's on. Let's pump her up. All right, one down. Love when they come off easy. And the front. There we go. So these went too far. Okay. And flip it. All right. All right. Where did my top go? There it is. Cap. All right. That one's done too. Okay. Oh, shoot. Got my skewers. My quick release skewers. Okay. Now let's get it on there. There we go. That looks like it's on there. Actually, you know what? I think I'm getting ahead of myself. Even though this does need to go on, I still gotta switch out the, I believe I need to switch out the cassette. All right, let's finish this off. There we go. Okay. Oh wow. Pretty sure I've got that centered. It might just not be installed right on the caliper, brake caliper. Yeah. I'll fix that in a second. Although it sounds like it's not hitting continuously, so it could be that the rotor is a little bent, but we'll check that out in a little bit. Okay. What do we got here? There we go. Okay, center it. Not tight enough yet. There we go. That's tight. Now center it. Okay. Hear that one a little bit too. So 2 brake calipers that probably need to be repositioned. But that looks good. All right. On to the crankset. All right. Should need a number 8. There we go. Yep. Let's loosen this thing. Oh my gosh. Whew, that hurts my hand. Let's see if we can get some leverage here. Ah, there we go. Man, that was a tough one. Okay, 1 bolt. Get to the other side, get the other bolt. Let's see how this one's doing. There we go, that one was looser. Not necessarily a good thing, but it was easier to get off. All right, and now let's get these crank arms off. For this, we use a little specialty tool. It's a crank pull. It goes in to the arm on this, and then once it's tight enough, you twist this one in. This piece pushes into the arm. behind it and basically pushes and pulls at the same time. So it's when it's going in, it's pulling it off. Otherwise, you will not get these off. Or at least you can. I've done it, but you basically have to bash them off. All right. Not always easy to get into the threads. There we go. I've had plenty that did not go in as easy. All right, and now we tighten until it falls off. I can turn this in a little bit until it stops. There we go. There we go. It generally starts off hard and then gets easier as it's prying it off. There we go. Much easier now. And there we go. It's off. Let's hope the other side does just as easy. While I'm here, let me go ahead and get this piece off too, since it's turning into a 1x. And can I get the chain off as well? See if it's, see what we got here. Looking for a quick link. Ah, there's one. Cool. Sweet. There's a quick link. Get my tools. Get this quick link off real quick so I can get the chain off. There we go. All right. Save this for later. Cap off the cable, and let's get the front derailleur off. There she goes. All right. All right, let's see what we've got here. I've installed this kind before in the past on my channel. I'll still let you see it. Say, I don't even know what you call that. Ganoper? I don't know. Whatever. It's a good crankset from what I've used. It just doesn't break the bank, that's all. Alright, let's put this together. Good. All right, let's get the right side crank arm on. Okay, tighten it up. There we go. scratch it. There we go. Okay. Spinny, spinny. Oops. Don't want to do it upside down. That'd be kind of funky if you did that, trying to pedal. And in case you're curious, if you've never done this before, this bottom bracket comes with a square tapered, and therefore when it comes out, they're literally square. Let me show you real quick, just so you understand what I'm talking about. Yeah, come on, yeah. There. So yeah, right here, this piece here comes out and it's square. It's called square tapered. And that goes into this square. Hopefully you can see it. But yeah, right there. See how it's square? That goes onto the square tapered bottom bracket. And you just got to install it correctly. One side you go down, and then this inserts the opposite direction. So you point it up, slide it on, and then once you tighten the bolt into it, it's going to smash it against the bottom bracket and then be installed. And since it does smash into it and the taper goes up a little bit, it kind of does this. When it goes in, it gets really, really tight the closer it gets to it, so that it won't come off easy. Come on. There we go. So right now it's pushing up against that tapered edge. Just gotta get on tight enough. There we go. Okay, there we go. We got our spin. Next up is to get rid of the left shifter, since we don't need that anymore. So let's see what we got here. That looks like a 5. Let's see if 5 will get it. Yep. All right, let's get this off of there. Actually, before I do that, I need to get the grips off too. How are these? Oh, these are slide on. They appear to be slide on. Yay. Okay, well, let me loosen up some stuff before I remove the grip, because I got to remove the grip. I got to remove the grip before I can actually get the left shifter off. Yep, there we go. Loosen that one. That one was already almost loose. Okay, let's move these out of the way some, so I can actually get to this grip and get it off. Remove it. Use some WD-40 to get this off, to remove the grip off. Maybe a little insert. Here we go. All right. There we go. That should help me remove the grip. There we go. Nice and lubed. There. And I'll be replacing these grips anyway with new ones, so that's okay if they even got ripped. All right, so let's get these. Here's the brake and the shifter. Get that off of there, put the brake back on, so we want that. And then I'm going to retighten the brake just for temporary, just so it's not moving around and getting in my way. There we go. All right, now let's see what this, okay, so it's inside, that's fine. See what it's holding on to. Let's see what we got going on here. Okay, slides through. All right, that should come out pretty easy. So the shifter will come out. There's that. Now I need the housing to come out. Feels like it's attached somewhere. Oh, on the bottom. I gotcha. There we go, got it. Get the ferrule. Actually, it might pull through all the way. Yeah, cool. Front derailleur gone, shifter gone. Looking better already. All right, so before I show this portion of the video doing the fork install, I wanted to show you what I did. This was off camera, unfortunately, but yeah, so this used to be white, and now as you can see it's black. And I also got some decals, put them here. So you got the RockShox logo there going on both sides of it. Hopefully you can see it. Let's see if I can get a better view. So yeah, looks pretty nice. I was pretty happy with it. But yeah, they used to be all white. So now let's go ahead and put it on. I'm gonna dry fit this first and see how everything assembles properly. So let's go ahead and get, let's see here. Can you see what I'm doing here? Yep. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put the bottom pieces on first. Okay. This little piece here will actually make it look a little more flush in the bottom. And then you got your bearing. So that should go underneath. There we go. And let's start putting it all together. Here's the bearing for the top. Okay. And see here, here's the cover for the bottom, excuse me, for the top. All right. So far so good. And start covering up the bearings so they won't get dirt and dust on them. And one more. There we go, nice and flush. Cool. Spacers. Cool, looking good. Like it. And then we'll get the stem on, which I'm not going to install right now, but at least you can see it. So yeah, there it is. It's looking pretty good. However, the one thing I'm noticing, I'm not sure why that is now. I guess since I put a new stem on, the height of the stem might have changed a little bit. So I may have to put another spacer down there to account for that, so I don't have to cut the tube. So let's try that now. I've got some spacers. Let's see what we got here. Go ahead and remove this for now. Oh, will it stay? All right. I guess it's tight enough in there, it'll stay. Stay. Good. So I got some spacers here, some new spacers. Let's see what I need. Probably just a thin one. Let's see. That might work. I don't know. Let's try one step above that. Right there. You see what I'm doing? All right, cool. So let's see how this does. If I just put that. Alright, now that I got my audio back to working again, I apparently had the wrong cable hooked up to the camera, so you guys couldn't hear anything I was talking about, which really sucks because I was had a lot to say. But anyway, whatever. You guys may not want to hear me talking anyway, so who knows. Okay, let's continue working on this bike. So I was able to get the sound to go away, so that's good. Let's see about fixing this shifting here. Oh, that's what we came across. Okay. Yeah. It was the cassette wouldn't work. Yeah. Okay. That's where we left off. So we need to change out this cassette here because it's a SRAM cassette on a derailleur. The crankset is actually an off-brand crankset, which has no bearing to SRAM or Shimano or Microshift. So it's okay, it's fine. However, the SRAM against the derailleur with the shifter up here, the Shimano shifter, this is a Livio shifter, they're just not playing nicely. So we knew that at the beginning that it could possibly be an issue, but now we know that it really is an issue. So we got to replace this thing, and I've got to find out if I actually have, oh, I'm not in camera, hello. I got to find out if I actually have a 9-speed cassette that can actually work with this. So let's see what we can do. Alright, so here is the, excuse me, the cassette I ordered for this build, and hopefully it does well with the Shimano derailleur rear derailleur and Shimano gear shift. So let's try it out. Hopefully it works well. Sure does look pretty. So we got here, okay, little parts. Got the extra cogs to finalize the deal. Come on, get out of there. Let's see, what do we got here? Not sure what this is. Oh, this looks like a hanger, but I seriously doubt it goes to this. Very strange. But anyway, I'll keep on to this. I'll look that up later to see what that goes to. But anyway, let's get these pieces on and onto the wheel. Oh dear. Lately I've been using removing freewheels, so I'm not currently ready for doing this mentally. But I'm about to do this probably standing up, or excuse me, vertically. There we go. All right. All right. Get that off. Remove the whole cassette, and let's put a new one on. Oops. This has already got grease on it, so I don't have to worry about that. There we go. Good grief. Okay, get the rest of them on. Make sure they lay flat. Otherwise, you're going to have issues later. There we go. And the last one. And this part here, the locking, I guess you call it the lock nut. Anyway, it needs to be, the threads need to be greased for easy removal later. There we go. Put that on. I usually go into a hand tight and then use the tool the rest of the way. Okay. Let's tighten her up. Wow, this one can go a little farther than usual. There we go. Okay. All right, let's get her on the bike. Come on, get on there. Okay, let's center it on there. Give a little boost in my knee so we can get this thing on. There we go. Center it visually. And tighten her up. Cool. That should be good. I can hear the brake caliper scrubbing slightly, but I'm not going to worry too much about that right this second. All right, let's see how this does. Gear 1, nothing's moving yet, so let's tighten the barrel adjuster to get it to go up a gear. Getting ready to be there. There we go. All right. Here's gear 1. So 1, 2. Come on. Get up there. There's that. Now let's make sure I can actually get to. This could also be due to the hanger not wanting to go to that gear. Yeah. Oh dear. Come on. Try it again. Just that one gear. I'm gonna help it out a little bit. Okay. See if it gets the rest of them. Yep. Good grief. Wait a second. Oh. Okay. That's what it is. I don't know if you can see. All right, so I noticed that the chain wasn't doing well with the cassette, the 9-speed cassette, because the tooth on the largest ring is 42 and the chain was being stretched out on it, so it just wasn't working. So I had to put a new chain on it, which we have now. However, I'm also noticing where the derailleur is also not working with the cassette. So I had to order another rear derailleur, which, see if I can show it to you here. Hopefully it does well. Let me move this cord out of the way so I can see the. Anyway, I did some research to find out what's compatible, and the Altus is what I came up with, the Shimano Altus. So hopefully this will do well for us. supposed to be a long cage, so hopefully it can get up. It says it can get up to 31 teeth for capacity, which is what we have on this. Well, I have a 1 chainring on the front and 9-speed in the back, so it should be able to get to there. So let's see what happens. Let's see how we want to do this. We got to take off the derailleur, but we also got to take off the chain so we can undo the chain from the derailleur. So let's go ahead and undo the chain now. Let's see what we got. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. From the camera angle, looks like you can. So let's find, there it is, the quick link. If I can get in there we go. Don't want to flip out. There we go, nice and easy. Get the chain off. There we go. And now let's get the derailleur off. First with the cable. I've never liked how the cable system works on the derailleur. Just don't like it. It seems to get in the way of everything. Alright, so there we go. That's off. Now let's get the derailleur part off. Okay, here we go. And time for the new one, the Altus. And this is meant for mountain bikes, so it should work out just fine. Oops. Man, come on, work with me here. There. Trying to get it aligned so that everything goes on correctly. There we go. Now what's going on? Okay. Tighten that on there. Okay, get the cord on. See how this one runs. Okay, that's kind of, okay, good thing I got some more cable, or a little bit extra cabling, because the routing on this one is a little different. It requires me to possibly need more housing. Let's find out if we can get this in here. Okay, there we go. All right, it's tight, but we should be good. Go ahead and tighten this on. See where there it is. Where the feed is. Yeah, I like this better. So far, I like this better in terms of how the cable feeds in. Okay. There. Tight. Okay. Now let's put the chain back on. And hopefully all goes well here from an indexing perspective, since Shauna says all this should work together. Okay, get the quick links. One pops on. There we go. Okay. Put it back on the chain ring. Come on. There we go. And let's see if this works. Please work. Okay, snapped on. Moment of truth here. Let's see what we got going on. Uh-oh. Oh, it's not even on the... Let's go. There we go. Oh, okay. So the limit screw needs to be adjusted. Let's do that now. Oh yeah, way off. All right, so what we got? Where's my high and low? Get my light here. All right, so as usual, the screw on the bottom is low, screw on the top is high, which kind of makes sense. And low is the large one, high is the small one. So let's see what we got here. There we go, it's moving. Let's get it where it needs to be centered. Man, this is so much easier to see on this Altus than it was on the Derailleur. I couldn't even see what I was doing. That looks pretty spot on. Okay, and I'll check on the low limit screw here in a second. All right, see what we got. There we go. All right. Start adjusting the barrel adjuster. Get it up to 1 gear. There we go. Go. Let's fix that low limit screw. It's a little too far in to allow for the Hey, look, it tried to pop off there for a second. Let's try it again. But things are looking much better, a lot better. Another turn. I want it all to be flawless. Come on. I don't like how long that takes. All right, I'm happy with that. That worked. Holy cow, that worked. That was a lot of back and forth trying to get that thing working. So Shimano Altus, sort of a knockoff narrow wide chain ring, 32 teeth chain ring, and then a max 42 teeth cassette. And this is remember the brand. Oh, the Langswanner. That's basically an off-brand also, but I'm liking this. This worked out. Sweet. So the next thing I'm going to do is put the pedals on. So let's go ahead and do that now. All right. So the pedals that I purchased are Ryoango. They're actually pretty dang good. I like them. Very, very stiff platform. They feel very sturdy. Good axle. The teeth coming out for your sole, for your shoes. The grip on your shoes. This will dig in nicely too. Well, let's go ahead and put these on. All right. So which one is right? Does it tell me, or do I just have to figure it out? Doesn't say anything. Wait, does it say there? That one's kind of smudged off, but I think I see an R. Does this have an L on it? Yes, so this is the right. Let's go ahead and put this on. Nice. Okay. Get our pedal installer. See if I can do it better this way. I don't know what the trick is here right now. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, that grabs better doing that angle. All right, that's nice and tight. Let's get the next one. All right. Okay, get that started, and now put her on. Okay, tighten it. There we go. All right, pedals are on. Beautiful. I'm happy. Pretty fast. I like it. Sweet. All right. What else we got? We get the derailleur, shifter, brakes are good. Single chain ring, pedals. Got our grips on. I'm only going over this because it's been like a few months of doing this project, and I'm trying to make sure I got everything. Still gotta put the cables, attach those real well, along with the other side. Cool. I think we are good here. Let's see, put that underneath like that. Yeah, that works. All right. Let's go ahead and get our zip ties on. So 2 on the side here. You see what I'm doing? I think you can, hopefully. There's one zip tie. There's many different ways of doing this. Well, I say many, there might be only a few, but I prefer zip ties. They just tie things up. I've seen plenty of bikes where they had those, it's like a little hook that goes like this, and you clip it to the little pocket, I guess, where the cabling goes through, and that works well too. But I prefer to have zip ties because they're just, I don't know, they're quick, they're easy, and you can remove them fast too. Cut these off. Okay, those are on. And now let's get the other side. The other side, I believe, is just the brake that we need to get tight up here. Pardon the angles I'm giving you. I'm trying to give you the best I can. It's just me doing all this stuff, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 5 ties here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. All right. Let's get these on. Get that right? Okay, cool. Bam. There we go. Okay, that one's on. Get that. That's canal. Same. Same. And same. Cool. Yep. Now let's cut them. Okay. All right, well, there you have it. That was fun. I enjoyed it. Hope you did too. Maybe you learned some things. Hopefully at least it was a bit entertaining to you. Something fun to watch. This was a GT Avalanche, and yeah, I converted it from a 2x8 to a 1x9, I believe it was. And new grips, tires. Did the new, new fork, the Manitou Elite, Altus Shimano rear derailleur, and then this Langswanner cassette. Were those new? Yeah, I think they were. Maybe not. I'm trying to remember if the hydraulic brakes were new, but I think, no, they already came with it. That's right, they came with the bike, so I didn't do anything there. Yeah, they were good. At this point, I'm just going to take it for a ride and see how she rides, and bed the brakes in a little bit just to make sure there's no squeal and good grip. But thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Take care. Oh, one other thing I forgot to mention. I've got another video that I'll be working on. It's probably going to be a little bit. Probably have some in-between bike tune-ups to tape, to record. But I've got, it's beside the camera. I'm not going to show it now. You'll see it in future. But it's a Trek 720. A customer of mine actually, unfortunately, got in an accident with it. A car hit him on the bike, and the front fork got bent in, so it must have been a pretty strong impact. And anyway, you couldn't turn it at all. It's bent all the way in, so it won't lay straight. So he wound up giving it to me because there was nothing much I could do other than get him a new fork, and he didn't want to do that. He decided to go a different path. So I took it off his hands for free, and I plan to flip it. I'm going to paint it, give it a new paint job, possibly, I'm obviously going to give it a new fork, possibly a new setup on the handlebars, because right now it uses the old version. So it doesn't use the star nut to hold the handlebars in. So yeah, well, I'll have that video coming as soon as I can get it out to you. But anyway, look forward to that. Take care.